Hello everyone and welcome back. Thanks again for watching. Last time I checked in with you guys, the cylinder head was soaking in simple green. About 32 hours later I came and checked on it again, and the water was almost pitch black, so I decided to take it out and take it to the car wash. Cleaned it really good with their pressure washer. It's a good idea if you don't have a pressure washer. And this is what it looked like after I was done. I was really satisfied with the results. Today was fun. I was assembling the springs, valve seals, valves, everything. Here's the valve seals when they came to me. They had a little bit of factory flaws, but I kind of fixed it myself and ripped off that extra rubber that was around. I felt like it would cause a leak. But how I installed them was I didn't have the tool, so I just placed them where they went right there, and then I got a 3/16 socket. It fit right over the outer edge. I didn't want to damage anything in the inner, so I just put it right there and smacked it with a hammer until the noise was like metal to metal. And there they all are installed right there. The valve spring compressor kit, man. So whenever you put the valve in, you put the spring on and then the retainer cap. And when I bought this tool, I didn't think it was going to be as slow as it was, but it was worth it. It was like 16 bucks on Amazon, but the setup is probably the hardest part. You can see me setting it up there. You want to put the bottom on the valve towards the center and have the top on the retainer, and you screw in either side to tighten it up. And when you get it tightened up good enough, it should look something like this. And you screw down on the retainer, and you'll notice the spring will start to lower, and you'll be able to see the valve. What I did to help keep the keepers in that I'm about to install was get you some grease, any kind of grease, and I put it on the valve stem at the very top, and it helped a lot whenever I put the keepers on, because they just stick to it. You can see that little slot that I'm sticking it in there, and they fall out if you don't have the grease in there, and it's frustrating. So I decided to put grease, and you can see how it fits in there snug and slides around. And here's the second one, and they're both in at that point. Then I start releasing the valve compressor. It takes a while, and there they all are installed. It looks really nice. I was happy. I've come a long way for my first time doing this. And here's the pits I was talking about in the other video. Decided to go with a good old JB weld and mix that up, 50-50 ratio. And what I did whenever I applied the JB weld, I cleaned the surface really good, as best as I could, and I just sort of like patted it down to make sure it fills in all the cracks and crevices. And then after that, as you can see here, I just went over it with the razor blade. That's sped up. I was a lot more careful than it seems to be. That's just sped up video. And there's a lot of patches I had to do, but 3 main ones that I was mainly concerned with. And here's the end result. A lot of band-aids. But it's better than not doing anything at all, I think. And now I'll just wait for that to settle. Yeah, I cleaned all the ports out to make sure no JB weld dries his nose and then shoots out and causes a whole bunch of problems. Just making sure everything's nice and clean. And I haven't showed you guys what the engine block looks like. I noticed that, so here's my chance to show you guys. There didn't seem to be any major damage to the pistons or anything. Just really dirty. I have to clean that up obviously before I put the head on. But one thing that really concerned me was if you look close, there's like this copper material where the coolant flows through the engine, and I noticed it everywhere on the gasket too. And I thought back, whenever I cleaned it with this simple green, I noticed it all in the water. I guess it cleaned that stuff out, but I'm thinking it's bars leak seal or something like that. I was also thinking to myself, I haven't showed you guys the interior of the car, but here it is. There's the homemade cooling fan switch it came with. Some minor tears in the driver's seat. It's just dirty overall. They left it on a ranch and forgot about it after it overheated. There's no air vents. Here's the gasket. Yeah, here's a better view of the gasket and the copper stuff all over it. Looks like the head gasket the car came with. But what I'm thinking happened was the radiator hose bursted, causing the car to overheat so much to make the exhaust valve spring break. And they tried to use some stop leak or seal, thinking it was a coolant issue, but really it was this broken spring. I'm glad I took the valve cover off, but I didn't know my first mechanic job on my own car would be me doing a whole cylinder head. But it's been fun and I'm enjoying myself so far. Stay tuned, guys, because another episode will be coming tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next episode. See you later.